My gosh, it's been so long since I recorded a tutorial. I had so many technical difficulties. I was tired of my lighting getting messed up. Like, I recorded like 3 or 4 videos, and every time I got them on my computer, the lighting was horrible. And my interface broke, which is how I do my voiceover. It's just like tragic. But anyway, I did this look for you guys, and I used this Modern Day Renaissance palette to create it, and some drugstore stuff in combination with that. Thank you so much for continuing to subscribe to me. I've been getting subscribers, although I haven't put out a video, so I'm very happy about that. But thank you so much for being patient with me, and I hope that I see you guys towards the end of this video for the slow-mos and the creation of all this stuff. Yeah, but if this is something that you want to see, continue watching and subscribe and comment and like, and thank you so much. See you at the end. So I'm going to start with my NYX HydraTouch primer base. Then I'm going to take my Becca Backlight primer, and I'm going to use about that much. I'm just going to take some chapstick, and this is the Baby Lips chapstick, and put a little bit of primer base on my lids because they tend to get oily. Then to decrease any creasing under my eye, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. Then for my brows, I'm trying a new product, and this is the Maybelline Brow Precise. And this is a micro crayon, and it is in the color dark brown. Then to fill my brows in a tad bit more, I'm going to use MAC Handwritten. This is like a warmer toned brown, but this is what I like to use. And as I move to like closer to the middle of my brow, towards like my nose area, I like to just brush the powder in an upward direction. Then I'm just going to take this brush Then I'm just going to take this flat concealer brush and blend this out. And I like to brush some of the concealer up, just to get rid of any harshness that may be at the beginning of my brow. I'm not even gonna tell y'all how much of a struggle it was just to do this tutorial. I had a whole nother eye look, so if you see any darkness, it is not my natural eye. It's because I just wiped off hella eyeliner. Major fail. on the cut crease with hooded eyelids. Major fail, but I'm just adding NYX Nutmeg on my lid just to make it all one color. Then I'm just going to take some of this MAC Studio Fix in the color NC45, and I'm just going to set that in place. Then I'm going to take this brush right here in the color Burnt Orange by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to warm up my crease. Then out of this pile, I'm going to take the color Red Ochre and go right over top of that color. Then I'm going to take this smaller shader brush in the color Love Letter and put it like kind of like lower in my crease area. Then I'm just going to take this kind of taper blending brush, and this is by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to blend that out. Then just to deepen that up, I'm going to take Cypress Umber. Then for the center of my lid, I'm going to take a flat shader brush in the color Venetian Red. I decided to turn off my light because I felt like you couldn't see the colors on my eyes to their true like pigment, but I just went in with the Venetian Red on the center, and I'm just blending all of this out, placing a little bit more of that color on the lid. Then I'm going to take this small shader and take the color Cypress Umber and just bring it over just a little bit to blend. And I just want this color just a little bit more popping, so I'm gonna take Love Letter and Venetian Red and mix them and then place them right back in the center. And I'm just using tapping motions, and I'm not swiping at all. I'm just tapping so those colors can get on there and just kind of blend. And I'm going to take the very, very bare minimum line. I'm going to take the very, very tiniest bit of eyeliner and line my eye, but I'm not going to do like a wing. I'm just literally lining my eye. Then we're gonna move on to the face. So because I kind of messed up my whole makeup look, so I'm just gonna add some eye cream under my eye because that's mainly the areas where I wiped off everything. So I'm just gonna take some of that, and while I let that kind of sit, I'm gonna take my Iman Clay concealer and just place that on any dark areas of my face, any discoloration. Have some redness going on here, some right here, forehead, and then finally under the eye. Now that we kind of color corrected, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I'm going to use the Mabelline Fit Me in the color Cappuccino, and this is the matte and poreless. Apply little to the back of a clean hand. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffing brush and apply this. I'm going to take Fawn and medium beige, and I'm going to add them both. I'm taking the medium beige color and adding a little bit of that. I know this looks like a lot of concealer, but I'm not going to add any more. I'm going to take that little bit and just spread it between both sides. A little down my nose, forehead, and chin. I have a dry patch, so I'm not going to really highlight my Cupid's bow too much. Then I went ahead and dampened my sponge, so I'm just going to blend that out. Now I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eye, and I'm using a Sacha Buttercup. I'm using the flat end of this, and I like to just dip it and then scrape off the excess so it's just not like too much, because at the end of the day I got dry skin. Then I don't even really let that set in that long. I take a little brush like this and just dust that powder away. Really optional, but I don't like the white cast that it leaves, so I like to take my NC 45 powder and just sweep some of that. For my contour, I'm going to use NYX Sculpting highlight in the color Espresso. Then I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge. Just to warm it up a little bit, I'm not going to add any more color. I'm just going to warm it up. I'm going to use this LA Colors bronzer in the color Baked, and just apply that to where I've already contoured. And to clean up where I have already sculpted, I'm going to take the tiniest amount of powder, like that much, and just chisel this out. So yeah, then I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk brush and my setting powder. Then I'm going to take this brush that I like to use for my nose contour and just sculpt my nose. So for highlight, the first color I'm going to use is this Porcelain Pink by MAC, and this is like limited edition, I think. Then to intensify it a little bit more, I'm going to take these two colors. I'm going to take these two colors right here. This ain't popping enough, so I'm going to take this bronzer slash highlight that I got from Ross, and it's called Got to Be Urban Mineralized Bronzing Powder. Doesn't say what color it is, but it looks like this, and it's just so pretty. And I'm going to dust a little bit. There we go. See, there we go. This is what I'm saying. This is what needs to be happening here. I want to sparkle, honey. I'm going to set everything in place using this Hard Candy Makeup Setting Spray. Then I'm just going to take this small shader brush, and I'm going to take the color Real Gar and just smoke out my bottom lash line. I'm going to take Cypress Umber on this pointy brush and do the same thing. Okay, so as you can see, I went and applied hair, but I am just going to moisturize my lips a little bit. I'm going to use Nude Truffle by NYX. Then I'm going to take this color by Wet n Wild, and it is called Bare It All. And then I'm going to top it off with the Lady Gaga Viva Glam 2 gloss. So now that that part is done, we just had to add us some lashes. And I'm just going to use these like kind of natural, like wispy lashes, because I don't want too much going on. And this is the completed look.